Alrighty, so we are taking a look at continuing our understanding of multiplication and division as inverse or opposite operations. So understanding how they work together as opposites, okay? So we're going to look today at a short video from moi, that means me, about multiplication and division as an inverse practice. We're going to look at our success criteria, and then we're going to look at another short little video from the magical number of 1, who's going to share with us some background information about how we can use multiplication facts to solve division equations and division equations to solve multiplication facts. So here is our success criteria for the day.
Today, you will continue your practice of representing the concept of division using whole numbers. You will focus specifically on the strategy of using division as the inverse or opposite of multiplication.
If you listened carefully, you heard Axel, my son, go, ah, in the background there. You can hear him later. Alrighty. Looking at multiplication and division as inverses, here is a video with some background information. I'm going to challenge you as you are looking at the equations inside of this video to try to figure out the quotients or the products before they're shown in the video. So let's work on that fluency of being accurate but speedy.
Bracelets on, check my girl.
Oh, that's not what we wanted.
Girls, how you twistin', twisty girls? How you twistin', twisty girls?
There we go.
Psst. Come over here, behind the boxes. I'm hiding from the multiplication and division symbols. They want to play with me really badly, but sometimes I just don't understand them. They want to play tag with me, but let's face it, division can be really rough, and I am not joking. Maybe you guys can help me learn more about the relationship between multiplication and division. Will you help me? Thanks. Wait, did you hear that? Are they nearby? Uh-oh. Ow. Tag, girl. Ugh. Multiplication and division are not as hard as they look. Multiplication is like repeated addition, division is like repeated subtraction. Here we have two math problems that are already completed. 3 times 4 equals 12. And 12 divided by 3 equals 4. In division, we are sharing something equally. Division is just the opposite of multiplication. We call that the inverse. Now let's look at the relationship between these two problems. In the problem 3 times 4, there are 3 groups. And within each group, we have 4 dots representing the 4 that are in each group. There are 12 dots total, which is our answer. In the division problem, you will notice that the 12 is at the beginning. In a division problem, you start with the total number of dots. The problem is telling us that we will take 12 dots and divide them equally among 3 groups. We will put a dot in each group until all dots are gone. Can you tell me how many dots are in each group? There are 4 dots in each group, just like the answer. Awesome! In both the multiplication and division problems, the smaller numbers tell us how many groups we have and how many items go in each group. The biggest number in each problem is the total amount of items, or dots in our case. Here are 2 more problems, but they don't give us the answer. Let's start with the division problem and see if using multiplication can help us. 15 divided by 3 equals blank. 15 is the large number or total of dots. We are dividing the 15 dots equally among 3 groups. We start by using our 3 groups and share the dots equally. To do this, we will put 1 dot in each group until they are gone. How many dots are in each group? The answer is 5. Great job! So 15 divided by 3 is 5. If we pay attention, we can see that 5 multiplied by 3 in the problem gives us 15. Wait a minute. We just answered the multiplication problem on the left. 5 times 3 equals 15. It's really important to remember that in division you are finding what 2 numbers multiplied together equal the largest number. The two smaller numbers in this division problem multiplied together gives us the largest number, which is 15. This is amazing stuff, and now it is time to go play some tag. This time I am going to be ready now that I understand a little bit more of division and multiplication. See you next time. Goodbye. Okay guys, you have a few options.
So that concept of tag in multiplication and division can be really helpful to think about, because as we saw, the numbers inside of multiplication and division equations are the same. They're just kind of switching orders. So they're running back and forth between their locations within the equations. Today, we're going to practice our multiplication and division fluency by reviewing our songs and then giving you some time to practice on a quizzes and on some other games that we have online. Okay, so first, let's all get our singing voices ready. La, 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 la. Good job, Levin. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to get ready to review our multiplication songs. We're going to do each song video one time, and then we will get ready with our game practice. So without further ado, here comes the Threes song. Be ready to sing. Here's the lyrics right here.
The three songs straight through 3 times. Practice with me. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Good. Again. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Again. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Great job, 3rd grade.
All right, so those threes can help you anytime you are multiplying by 3 or dividing by 3. Here comes our 4s. Again, you'll have those lyrics over here off to the side. Remember, this one's a bit more like a chant. It's pretty quick paced. Here we go.
All right, this is that 4s chant 3 times through. Say it with me. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Great job. All right.
Terrence liked it so much he had to sing it inside of a cup to make it sound louder inside of the house. Isn't that right? All righty. Here we go with 6s. Again, those lyrics will be right up here to the side. This one has that little repeat in it where we go back to the beginning. So get ready to start that song back over. Here we go.
This is the 6s song 3 times through. Practice with me. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 36 and 42 and 48. 54 and 60. Awesome. Again.
William is getting a gold star A+. He's using his fingers to practice counting with that multiplication. Let's go, sir. Great job making those songs applicable. All right, again.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 36 and 42 and 48. 54 and 60. One more time. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 36 and 42 and 48. 54 and 60.
Awesome. All right, 7s, here we go. Get your cell phones ready, people. We're going to a concert. It's a virtual concert. We're going to be swaying. We're going to feel the music. Here we go. 7s. I'll leave this over here so we can see the song lyrics. Beautiful.
All right. Concert, here we go with our 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, and 63. And don't forget old 70. 2 more times. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, and 63. And don't forget Old 70. Nice. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, and 63. And don't forget old 70.
Awesome. All right, we got our 8 song, and then we'll review that 9s trick with our fingers to help us with fluency. All righty, here comes the 8s. This one's a little bit jazzy. We all know that Terrence loves his jazz, so he's ready to rock and roll.
Do that jazzy 8 song 3 times through. You got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and 64, and 72. Now say 80 and you're all through. Nice. Again. You got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and 64, and 72. Now say 80 and you're all through. One more time. You got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and 64, and 72. Now say 80 and you're all through. All right. Awesome job.
I love it. I love seeing your faces happy and smiling and participating. It does my teacher heart well. Awesome. All righty, we're going to look at that video on the 9s trick. So remember, when you got your hands in front of you, you're going to start counting with a 1 over here on your pinky, and then your 10 is going to be the pinky on the other side. And we're going to practice understanding multiplication by looking at the number of fingers that we have up on either side of our down finger. All righty, here's a quick little trick.
In this video, I'll show you how to multiply by the number 9 using only your fingers. This is a very simple method, a fun, visual way to multiply by 9, especially for children. As a first example, let's look at 9 times 3. We'll start with our left pinky and count along our fingers to 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, we'll count the number of fingers to the left of 3. There are 2, so we will put a 2 in the tens place. Now we will count how many fingers are to the right of 3. There are 7, so we put a 7 in the ones place. So our final answer is 27. It's that simple. Let's do another example. Let's find 9 times 5 using only our fingers. We start with our left pinky again and count across to our 5th finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we count the number of fingers to the left of the 5th finger. There are 4, so we put a 4 in the tens place. Next, we count how many fingers are to the right of the 5th finger. There are 5, so we put a 5 in the ones place. So our final answer is 45. Now it's your turn to try this method. Try solving 9 times 7 in 10 seconds. Time's up. Did you get it? There are 6 fingers to the left of 7, and there are 3 fingers to the right of 7. So the correct answer is 63. Cool, huh? For more cool math tricks and help, subscribe to my channel and come see my other videos.
All righty, so there is our multiplication by 9s. Okay. All right, you have reviewed. We are ready to practice some fluency. So inside of your activities on Seesaw, go ahead and open up a response to multiplication and division inverse practice. Multiplication and division inverse practice. As you're opening that, I'm going to be reading the directions, so please listen. With your teacher, we've reviewed the success criteria. We have watched the instructional videos. We have practiced the multiplication and division songs at least one time. Next up, it says, independently, click the add response. That's what you should be doing right now. On slide 1, you're going to look at our success criteria and play the quizzes. On slide 2, you're going to complete some fact family triangles. Slides 3 is a game, a couple games for you to practice, and slide 4 is for you to reflect on your success criteria. So inside of your add response, you should right now see the success criteria. We are focusing, as hopefully you know by now, on this inverse of multiplication. So looking at multiplication and division as opposites. To help you do that, we are going to play a quizzes to practice. So because that quizzes showed us that we have some areas to practice, that is what we are going to do today. You today are going to work on the rest of the instructions in this seesaw assignment for your independent work time. So your directions tell you to complete the fact family triangles. So you are going to drag the numbers to a triangle to create a fact family. Put the product or dividend at the top of the triangle. So that means the largest number is going to be at the top of the triangle to show that you are multiplying to get there, or that you would divide down to get to the smaller numbers. Okay, questions over slide 2 and what you're going to do on slide 2. Okay. Slide 3 is giving you some multiplication and division games that you can practice your fluency with. There are the links on the side that you can click to play any of those games. And after you feel like you've gotten in some good practice, you can go here to rate how you think you are doing. We are doing better at success criteria, but remember, this is not, I feel that I'm a level 8. There's no 8 here. There's only 2, 3, or 4, because it's super easy. Super easy does not explain that you understand the math. So I'm looking for math vocabulary. So something that might be appropriate is, I feel that I am at a level 2 because I know what a quotient is, but sometimes I got it wrong. So you could tell me a quotient is the answer to a division equation, but you didn't get it right every single time. So you still need some practice. So make sure you're using math vocabulary to explain why you feel you are at the rate of success that you are at. Okay? So that is what you are going to complete during work time today. Arrange these numbers into fact families that multiply to equal a product or divide to equal a quotient. Play some games for practice, and when you feel you have practiced enough, reflect on your level of success with multiplication and division solving today. All right.